welcome. I'm Lynda Kinkade. ISIS has claimed responsibility for the bombings in the Belgian capital, which left at least 30 people dead and 230 people wounded. Now, a warning for our viewers, some of the images we're about to show you may be disturbing. Twin explosions rocked the Brussels airport. An airline official says one of those blasts happened outside the security checkpoints near the airline check-in counters. The Belgian prosecutor says at least one blast was a suicide attack. Another explosion ripped through the Molenbeek subway station in central Brussels. We are monitoring reaction worldwide to the deadly Brussels attacks. Our Diana Magnay joins us now from London. Diana, we know that Belgium has more jihadis than any other country per capita who have gone to fight in Syria, but France is not too far behind, neither is Denmark. How are they responding?
Well, France held an emergency crisis meeting of François Hollande with his various ministers immediately that he received news of this attack, as did David Cameron here in the UK and in Germany. There was also a crisis meeting held at the Foreign Office. Security has been stepped up across Europe. David Cameron saying that he has reinforced security at ports, at airports, at railway stations. You'll see increased security on the borders within Germany, Belgium, Switzerland, France. So there has been a general ramping up of security in the wake of these attacks, and as condolences have poured in from across Europe, from across the world. President Obama also using his first speech on Cuban soil, his first reflections, to express his condolences for the people of Belgium. So security ramped up across Europe, and very much a feeling as Europe woke up to these images, these terrifying images of what has happened in Belgium today, that this was an attack that could have happened anywhere in Europe, and that it was really waiting to happen. And you'll hear that sentiment expressed in a lot of what European leaders have said, that this could have happened anywhere in Europe, and it happened today in Brussels. Lynda?
And Diana, we know that last year Britain said that they foiled 7 terror attacks, and today the Prime Minister said that Britain is facing a very real threat.
That's absolutely right, but Britain also has made clear since Paris that it is prepared for that very real threat. Its terror level, or its alert level, remains at severe. That's one below the top level. And as I said, security is very high across airports, across key infrastructure in this country. But David Cameron has made it very clear that terrorists are trying to target the UK, and that he is doing everything that he can with the security forces to make sure that that doesn't happen. And that's not just in terms of security, but that's also in terms of changing the laws to make sure that the intelligence agencies have a better handle on what jihadis are planning online. And all of these measures have been scrutinised, improved upon ever since the Paris attacks last year, Lynda.
That's right. We did hear just days ago the French and Belgian prosecutors saying that they are working much better together, France and Belgium, than they have in the past.
But it is still a very difficult scenario trying to make those connections work between Europe's different security agencies, and that is a problem that we've been seeing in terms of the movement of refugees through Europe, and it is a problem in terms of sharing intelligence on terror networks, Lynda.
OK, Diana Magnay joining us from London. Great to have you with us. We return now to Ashley Banford and more on the coverage of the Brussels terror attacks.